Nothing ticks me off more as a customer than hearing a store staff say, "We can't do this for you." Sure, I know that there are company policies, but hey, you're in customer service. So there are right ways and wrong ways to say the same thing to a customer. In this edition of Retail Refresher, I'm going to talk about 3 such phrases that you should never use on a shop floor and what you should say instead. Stick around till the end where I'll give you a bonus tip that I assure you're going to use in your very next shift. Hi, I'm Madhumita Mohanty, a retail professional with over 25 plus years in retail across various domains. I also teach retail management across various B schools. If you are an early career retail professional, this can act as your playbook to rise up in your retail career. As a retailer and as a customer, I have lost count of the number of times I have heard the retail store staff in various stores say one of these 3 things. "We can't help you. It's company policy," or "They did not send the stocks," or "It came like this from the warehouse." Sounds familiar? While they may be factually correct, it just shifts the blame elsewhere and ends up adding to the frustration of the customer. So how do you respond in a way that calms the customer instead of triggering them? Let's talk about each of these. Instead of saying, "I can't help you," flip the energy. Try saying, "Let me check what I can do for you." You're not lying, you're just reframing. Let me share an example. I was at one of these leading departmental stores recently and wanted to exchange something which was past the allowed window. The first person told me, "Sorry, it's beyond the required date of exchange. We can't do something." A supervisor nearby heard her and came up to me and said, "Let me check with the manager and see what we can do for you." That changed the entire game. Now, even if the person checks with the supervisor and comes with the same answer, that is, it cannot be done, it shows intent, and that changes the entire tonality of the conversation. So, try reframing "We can't help you" to something like "Let me check what we can do for you." Never say "They did not send the stock." The customer doesn't really care who they are. Instead, if say you are in an apparel store and there's a particular size which has run out, try telling the customer, "This design seems to be in higher demand than what was expected, so we have run out of sizes. However, order has been placed. May I call you once I receive the stock?" The customer is not only kept informed but given an assurance that once the size is restocked, they would get the first preference. And my favorite one, when a customer says that this product is damaged, don't say "We received it" like that. It's literally waving a red flag at the customer. Instead, try telling the customer, "Let me make this right for you." Offer an exchange, a replacement, a swap, or an escalation, whatever is required. Say for example, a customer comes to your store and says, "This lipstick is half broken." Give another alternate. Tell the customer that we will escalate it to the backend team and to the company as is required. The customer then knows that not only are you interested in helping set the problem right, you're also not going to let it be. You're going to escalate it to the right department. That builds connection, that builds trust. I promised you a bonus tip. Here it is. When a customer is angry, let her or him vent it out. Hear them. Be patient till they finish and do not interrupt them. Once they have said their piece, use one of these 3 phrases that we discussed. Your chances of a positive resolution shoots up tremendously. Which of these phrases have you heard in your shop floor? Or have you been stumped by something totally different? Drop it in the comments and let's build a real life retail playbook together. If you found this video useful, hit the subscribe button, share it with your team, and check out the other videos on retail customer service fails linked here and in the description. I'm Madhumita Mohanty, and I'll see you in the next retail video on Retail Refresher, where I'll tackle yet another retail problem that often stumps early career professionals. Till then, keep calm, keep smiling, and keep retailing.